With my real-life zookeeping experience, I'm diving into Planet Zoo's franchise mode to build the wildest zoo out there. You, yes, you, will be a part of the crew, helping manage everything, from epic animal enclosures to, well, unexpected mishaps, because you guys will be able to name our staff. Very cool. And the fun part is, you'll get to name the animals along the way as well. We'll deal with chaos, the strategy, the animal antics, we'll do it all together. Let's see if we can make this zoo a success and have a ton of fun while we play and build along the way. Please be sure to hit that sub button, hit that like button, and let's get right into it. Here's episode 1. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to episode 1 of our brand new franchise series here on Planet Zoo. For those of you who don't know me or haven't seen the channel before, my name is Johnny, and welcome everybody. We're gonna go ahead and get started. As you can see, I have wiped my franchise slate clean. Don't worry, Etnan Zoo, the famous Etnan Zoo, is still alive as a challenge zoo file. So, yeah, and I've actually done quite a bit of work to that zoo as well. I'm thinking about doing an updated tour. So for those of you who do watch my channel, let me know if you want to see that. But anyways, yeah, we are in the screen and getting ready to start our new franchise. We are going to be called Mosaic Zoology. We're gonna go like this for now. We're gonna start in the Americas. Now I could start where I live, which is in Michigan, or we could start somewhere a little different. I'm thinking we're gonna start somewhere a little different. We are going to be, we could go West Coast, could go East Coast. I feel like a lot of people do temperate zoos though, and I'd kind of like to change things up and do something a little different than a temperate zoo. We could do a desert. I think we might do a desert, honestly. I kind of like the idea. So let's do a desert like way up here. This looks like Idaho, kind of. This looks like it's probably around Idaho, which is interesting. So we're gonna do a desert zoo. We are gonna put this on hard mode because we ain't no fool. And what should we name this? What do we want to name this zoo? Well, I have kind of an idea of like our quote-unquote story of how we're gonna start. So we are going to be called Swine Center. And we are going to be a tourist attraction on a freeway. That is how we are going to start. So, yes, we're gonna start off as Swine Center. I kind of want to have this be a throwback to the way we started our last franchise series, our very first series here on the channel. We were Flamingo Falls, a roadside attraction in the Bahamas. Now we are going to be Swine Center, a freeway attraction in Northwestern America. So yeah, let's go right ahead into this, and we will kind of see what we are looking to start with, I guess. Okay, this is how we're gonna start here. I moved the entrance. It's normally way over here, but I moved it over to this corner over here just because I kind of wanted a different sun angle a little bit, and you know, just to kind of have like a nice little set in stone type thing. And obviously, this entrance isn't going to be something that we keep forever, but it's something that's here for now. So there is that. But anyways, so I do want to start this off with, so obviously we have this little tree bark here. It's not too bad looking, not too shabby. So over here we are obviously going to have food, if you guys couldn't guess that already. And so for facilities, guest facilities, food stalls. So we have a Chief Beef and a Bernie's Bakes. We're obviously going to start with the Chief Beef for right now. Let's go ahead and turn that angle off. So, for those of you who have watched my channel before and probably have this question, and I am willing to answer it for you, no, I'm not using mods. So, for those of you who have not seen my channel before, I am normally somebody who uses mods, but I decided to kind of scratch all the mods because not everybody is a big fan of it, firstly. And second, it sometimes it gives you a little too much and it's overwhelming a little bit in a way, so to speak. But not to say that I am never going to, okay, hold on. Not to say that I don't have any mods in the game. I do have 2. None of them are, of course, affecting any animals, except I think one possibly is. Yes, and that is a Bacterian Camel remaster because it's my favorite animal, or one of my favorite animals. My favorite animal is a giant anteater, but this is one of my Bacterian Camel's top 5 animals for me, so I had to make sure it was looking right. And secondly, I have Planet Zoo Plus in. And for those of you who don't know what Planet Zoo Plus is, it basically just makes your animals a little bit more realistic. It makes it so their needs are a little more realistic. So I can build like a normal zoo and not have to build giant, massive things just to make sure that every little need is met. And then another thing is I also added the free build mod, because free build is going to make things a little easier for us. So there's nothing that actually changes the game at its core. Just some stuff to kind of make this a little smoother of a ride for us, I guess, is where I'm trying to explain. And so for right now, we are just smoothing out this path as much as we possibly can. And for those of you who have never tried this before, definitely helps. And look how smooth our path looks right now. It looks great. So now we have food, water. We are going to need a bathroom. We will just go ahead and throw our bathrooms in. We're not going to put them over here. We're not going to do that. I think we kind of should put it over here. Kind of at an angle like that. It just makes it a little interesting. Okay, so there we go. We have this set up. So now we can actually go ahead and buy ourselves some Tamworth pigs. Which pigs do we want to buy? Let's probably go by price. Like the cheapest pigs. So this is a cheap pig. These are cheap pigs. We're gonna get this one. We're gonna get this one. And then if I see any other... We'll get this one too. There we go. So we have 3 pigs. So there you go. There you go. We have our little area. And this still isn't quite big enough. This still is only 2,800 square feet, but this is more than enough space for the pigs, I think. If you ask me. I think it's more than enough. And then over here, just going to now get this down to 13. Like that. Okay, it's not the prettiest in the world, but it does the job. And now we have our little staff facilities over here. We will go ahead and probably place... we'll go with a door. And a door frame right in there. So now our staff... I actually go ahead and make this. Okay, hold on. There you go. Okay, it's a little bit different, but it'll work. And now our staff can now get to do all this. We're gonna throw these guys into quarantine for a split second. Okay, that took a while. That took a little while to figure out. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was an embarrassing amount of time that it took to figure that out. But we got it. We figured it out. I don't know why the trade center was causing so many issues, but it was. And now all these guys are getting moved. So in the meantime, we can kind of work on mechanic research. So I think a theme that I want to learn right away is the conservation theme, just because that gets us a lot of things that can really help us out. Habitats and power are other things that are really important to get, but power we can kind of wait. Rustic theme would be really nice to get as well. And then for vet research, I don't necessarily see anything that I am... classic swine fever might be a good idea, because these are swines that we are dealing with. Just thought that'd be a pretty decent idea there to get something like that done. And in the meantime, we are going to throw in some things, like we do need a donation box. I will put one here, and I will put one here. And then we will need stuff like trash cans and benches. So Planet Zoo bins. We are going to want a bin here, and a bin here. Then a recycling bin. Okay, hold on. Let's redo the trash can. So we want one here and one here. Recycling bin here and here. Okay, so we do have pigs in now. We have our swine family. Very good. Hopefully I don't bankrupt myself very quickly here. Come on, people, I need more donations. And then for zoo prices, we are going to just throw adult to $5. So I can start making some money. And we've already got people who are angry. How did you get out? What in the world? Okay, well, we gotta fix something here. Okay, the pig was recaptured. Wow, we are not having a great showing to start off. This is not the way we want it to look. Just right. Okay. So there we go. We want some of that. We want to throw some grass in here to kind of give it like a vibe-ish kind of look. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, and then now we need to make ourselves a hard structure, or hard shelter. I don't know why I said structure. All structures are pretty hard. But no, we want to make... We want something that is kind of like this, and then we get some walls. We'll just get some metal plank arches. And then just kind of place them like this. So that way we have, you know, a little hard shelter for them. Okay, very good. And then, so, just make sure you can't escape, and you can't. Very good. Okay. And we do need some sort of enrichment. I don't know if I can necessarily afford anything. I can't. The answer is no. We need to get our vet on these pigs very quickly. And this has been kind of a disaster of a start. This has not been the greatest start. And then we are going to go ahead and just kind of sprinkle through some grass here. Okay. And then, so you guys, we are going to go North America grassland. We're just going to go ahead and throw some parched grass through here. And just kind of make a little bit of things for you guys. Like that. And then, can I get maybe some kind of tree? Get a salt cedar bush, put it over there. So you guys have some kind of things to map out. You guys have just enough space for all of you. That's good. Okay. So there we go. These pigs have just enough room. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and go as far as even to go out to right here. And then, like that. Whoop. And then we can move this over here to rain. Go kind of with some grass. Something like that. There we go. So now you guys should be plenty of space. And you sort of do. It's more space. It's not much more, but it's more. And then, so we are going to go make sure this is all soiled out. Just make sure that looks good. And then make sure that is rock, surrounded by soil. So there you go. They got a little pool. They've got some stuff here chilling. We are going to throw in a small water trough. If I can put one somewhere around here. Just because I kind of want to have these just for a little bit more realism. Okay, maybe I'll put it way back over here so nobody has to worry about it. And then this piece of grass, just delete. delete, delete. So that way we don't have to worry about that. And there we go. These little pigs are happy little pigs. Alright. We can go ahead and maybe throw in saltworth bushes. Just to kind of have these guys with some little bits of plant. And just decorate this up. Make it look nice. There you go. So it's not necessarily just a bunch of malarkey, you know? I can't believe I just said malarkey. That's crazy. Just throw some little bits of tick seed. Look at that. Not too terrible. And now we are steadily having some money on us. We're gonna go to facilities. And the amount of editing I'm gonna have to do on this video is absolutely insane, so I really hope you guys hit the like button. Just saying, y'all gotta hit that like button. Just for the amount of editing I'm gonna have to do on this. And then we go ahead and get one there. And then Tamworth Pig. Tamworth Pig. And I know you guys are like, oh, you can just have them go in there. Nah, don't feel like it. We have our Tamworth Pigs. This is not going to always be Tamworth Pig. It will be something different someday. I did not make this Tamworth Pig thing to just keep it a Tamworth Pig thing. It won't always be that. Oh, I need the rustic thing to get pig. I need the rustic theme to get pigs. Okay, we have conservation theme. Now we need rustic theme. Okay, so now that we have something for these pigs, I have an herb scent marker, which is going to be very useful. We're going to sink that sucker in. I want to sink that into the ground. So it's not very noticeable, but these guys should be quite a bit happier now, and they are. The only thing that they are not crazy happy about is space could just be a little bit better for them. It's the one thing that they're griping me on. And you know what? Okay. Pause, delete this. There you go, there's your tiny amount of space. There's the tiny bit of space that you wanted. Very good. And then you want this to be soiled out that way. Okay, so that should have restored your space, and it did. Very good. And now we have our vet research done again. More Tamworth Pig. Very good. So now we should have a little bit more stuff for you guys to do, and we do. Starting with this, and a sprinkler. We'll put that right there. Hopefully nobody gets wet, but we have a sprinkler. Actually, I kind of don't want a sprinkler. I'm not a big fan of the sprinklers in this game. Okay, yeah, they're still not happy with their enrichment, but they're much happier now. And look at them, they're little piggies. Okay, and after a couple finishing touches, this is how we're looking now. So, I added the roof. I added a little sign after the rustic stuff was finally done, and it looks quite nice. I'm a fan. I'm a very big fan of how we got things going here. So obviously, we have a little bit more work to do in terms of shelling these things out, but you guys don't really need to see me do any of that. That's none of your concern. You guys are just here to watch me build for animals and stuff like that. And of course, if you guys want to name any of these animals, you have the freedom to do so in the comment section down below. And all of our staff, which I also hired another mechanic as well, because I want one that just solely does, that's what I'm looking for. I want one that's solely based in repairing the barriers, which is a big deal to me. So yeah, very, very cool stuff. Another thing I am quickly going to do before we end ourselves off here is we're going to add just a little bit of fun to here. What we're going to do is we're going to go like this, and we're going to go like this, add these little bitty baby cactuses in over here, just a little bit of decoration, And then we want... Can we fit a little Joshua tree? What's the biggest Joshua tree? That's the biggest Joshua tree. We're gonna put that one over there. And then maybe a salt cedar bush? No. I want something that's not necessarily going to be a big thing in the way. We got these palms, which could potentially put a palm in here, like a little tiny palm like that. And then another little tiny palm like that. And then I want to put in, not that. Let's get a tall one. Nice, tall coconut palm. Maybe get one that kind of leans over that way. So there you go. So you're walking in and you got this whole ordeal going on right here. And then I'd like to put a little statue right here eventually. What kind of statues do we have? Centerpieces. Statues. Do I have... Is there any pig statue? Does that exist? Pig? No. There's no pig statues. That's unfortunate. What is this? A little teepee thingy? Nah, we don't need that. We'll figure something out. Eventually we'll put something in here. But for now, that is kind of how we are going to be looking for today, guys. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like. Leave a comment down below. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I sure did myself. I just ask that, you know, you share the video with a friend. Why don't we do that? I was gonna say something else, but yeah, share the video with a friend. We want all your friends to watch. We want to see all your friends watching the videos. So yeah, of course, be sure to go ahead and send this video to a friend to kind of get a bigger idea and a bigger push with more people out here, because that is what we want. We want to get more subscribers and we want to have a beautiful, beautiful community. So if you don't mind, go ahead and let's try to get some more. Let's try to get some more subscribers into the list here, right? I think that could be a pretty fun idea. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.